e4, and I
But
wanted to
see,
say,
it's a blunder. I go queen e5, and what happens?
yes, queen e5 actually is probably
Resigns.
winning for Divya.
Just winning.
It resigns. What is e4?
And that's
Patiently waiting for her chance, and this chance is on the board right now because Humpy is supporting the pawn on d5, but maybe Divya can play rook d8. What do you think, Vishy? Attacking the
It's over.
pawn?
It resigns. I mean, I was wondering what was going on, how you could play e4. Then I realized the queen is not even supporting e4. So just total collapse.
yeah.
So this
It's
is
hard
the
to understand if Humpy thought she could really be better in this position. Assuming I didn't play queen e5 and I went rook d8, what is white doing anyway?
after
There is
d5.
no, it's just a hallucination.
No, but
No,
actually,
I must say, CD5 was a terrible blunder. I mean, here White has got back the position she had originally. A worse else. If you play King F8, I would play Rook E5 and keep that grip there.
yes, with king f8, rook e5, and the rook is cutting this king off. Let's have a look. And Divya is leaning towards her rook. She has rook
He's
f6
going
on
Rook
the board.
F6. He's going Rook F6.
Rook e5, and let's see if we'll witness rook f5. Here we are. That's her only chance. It reminds me of her endgame against Jujiner.
Yep.
You know, it was very close to a draw, but then one reckless move from Jujiner, and Divya was on the top of her game with the black pieces, by the way. So rook f5.
But the problem with
No,
Rook
she
E7
took.
is Rook B8.
Rook b8 and rook b2.
Well, you can still play Rook A2 and you can now switch to the sandwich mode, Rook A2 and put the Rook on A7 and like a sandwich you attack that pawn.
Yes, from a7.
But still, I would have preferred that to this. But here, I think White is still out of danger.
And then
Sorry, King E3, King F6, and King D2 maybe.
king
I'm not
d2.
sure what King F4 accomplishes. Why not King F6? Because now can I play King E5? King E5, she wants to tempt her with Rook E8 check. Okay.
King e5.
But now Rook E5 check.
Rook e8, and the king has to go to d6 because after king f4, rook e4. No, but the king is still out. It's a very interesting endgame. Like after rook e8, king f4, we're losing rook e4. And then the king is marching towards the pawn. Yes, even the white
I would
king.
even play F5 check first.
F5 check. F5 check on this.
So that if you go King D4, I can play F4. And
Divya is
she could have
fighting.
played F4 herself. With probably good chance to hold. But now
Now she can take on f4, of course, because then the king will march. King f5, king g4. So maybe Humpy.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. You can't take with the rook because of A4 and GF4 because of this thing. What?
And
Is she
Humpy.
going to run back to P1? I mean A1. But it's lost. Now it's lost. A3, Rook B1, A2, and then King F5. White got black got everything she wanted.
A2, rook
A2,
A1, and king f5.
King F5. I don't know, maybe I have time for F5, but I can go like this. And now Rook A3.
And Divya started with king f5. It's like the history is repeating itself, because I've said to our audience that Divya Deshmukh defeated Tan Zhongyi in the semifinals, and the players who were defeating Tan Zhongyi in the semifinals, they were winning the event. Alexander Kostyanyuk in 2021 and Alexander Goyachkina in 2023. So was it all written in the stars? Divya Deshmukh defeated Tan Zhongyi in their classical games, so now she is completely winning.
King F4, you play G5, I take it, you take it, I take it. King C7, King F4. king b7, rook a3, king b6, king e3, king b5. Probably you get some strange.
Yes, your king is not in time here. Yes, the black king is shouldering the white king there. So after king b5, king d3, king b4, you can simply go rook
No, but there's
a7.
a thing at the end when I play my king to d3, you'll play king d3, I'll go rook
Rook
somewhere
somewhere.
in the b5 check and I'm winning.
Yes.
So, but she did something else, right? She went rook a7 check, king c6.
Easy to find those moves with few
King
seconds
G3?
on the clock, and after king g3, this king is too far.
Now it seems simply winning.
But
Yeah, f3 it's over.
what a dramatic game. Divya can play f3 here, but rook g8 is a small threat here, but Divya can still play
Rook takes
rook
h4.
take h4, and she can play rook g4, building the bridge.
No, wait, king e4.
Instead
But
of-
anyway, it's lost.
Yes,
Now it's just over.
and f3.
And f3, and it's cut
Wow.
from the wrong side.
So I won my bet, Almira.
Yes, we are. And what I wanted to say in this clash of generations, we also have the passage of time, this ritual where Divya is going to win the World Cup. She's a few moves away.
I think Divya's evaluation bar just hit.
Here we are. Divya Deshmukh
What the emotions.
has done it, ladies and gentlemen. She cannot hold her tears. This is such a moment for all of us.
Look at her, she's actually
Congratulations
crying.
to the winner of the World Cup, Divya Deshmukh. Humpy Koneru has put such a fight, but it was written in the stars. Divya Deshmukh is our winner. She's probably looking for her mother, but Michael is going to ask her a few questions. It's not easy, of course, to answer them now, but here.
Amazing moment. Everyone is here. We'll give her a moment for her to regroup. Emotions are taking over. And let's see if we can talk to Divya now. Divya, congratulations. That was an amazing rook endgame. We were all wondering, will she win? Will she win? What are your thoughts now?
I definitely need to learn at games. I'm pretty sure at some point I messed it up. I'm not sure how it should be an easy win. I think I should not allow g4, but I think maybe I should just go rook a3, rook f3, rook g3, and that should be a win.
Divya, you just won the World Cup. You're a grandmaster now.